The Forgotten Floor. Emma had just started her new job as a receptionist at an old office building in the city. The building was big and old, but it was well kept. Most people had left by the time Emma arrived for her evening shift, so the building was quiet except for the occasional hum of the elevators. One evening, Emma stepped into the elevator and pressed the button for the 13th floor. She had heard rumors that the building was haunted, but she didn't believe in such things. She had worked in an old buildings before and they were always just fine. As the elevator went up, the lights flickered, and for a second, the floor number changed from 13 to 14. It was probably just a glitch, Emma thought, but when the elevator doors opened, something felt strange. The floor was eerily quiet. There were no office workers, just silence. The hallway was dimly lit and the lights buzzed. Emma stepped out and walked down the hall toward the office she was supposed to watch for the evening. The air smelled dusty and a little like metal. She felt a chill but tried to ignore it. As Emma reached the office, she noticed the door was slightly open. There was strange because most office doors were locked after hours. Curious, she pushed the door open. Inside the office was dark and dusty, with old furniture and papers scattered around. The only thing that caught her eye was a framed photograph on the desk. She picked it up. The photo was of a woman in her 30s, standing in the front of a building that looked just like the one Emma worked in. On the back of the photo, there was a date, November 19, 1965. Emma turned the photo over again, looked at the woman's face. Her eyes were dark and empty, almost as if she was staring directly at Emma. It made her feel uneasy. Just then, she heard a soft whisper. Emma turned around, but there was no one there. She shook it off, telling herself it was just her imagination. But when she looked back at the desk, she noticed a file drawer slightly open. Something made her want to look inside. She pulled open the drawer and found papers with employees' records, notes, and more photographs. She looked through them, reading names and dates. Then she found a piece of paper that made her stop. It was a list of people who had worked on the 13th floor. The last name on the list was Elizabeth Turner, with the note disappeared November 19, 1965. Emma's heart skipped a beat, the same date as the photograph. She quickly dropped the file and turned to leave, but as she opened the door, she saw something strange. A long dark hallway stretched beyond the door. She was sure it wasn't there before. The hallway seemed to go on forever, and the lights were dim, casting long shadows on the walls. The air grew cold. Emma hesitated but stepped forward. As she walked, the temperature dropped even more. Her breath was visible in the air. The whispers returned only now they were here. They were words almost like someone was talking directly to her. "Help me, you shouldn't be here." Emma froze. The voice seemed to come from everywhere. She turned to run back to the office, but the hallway had changed. The path she had walked was now blocked by the thick darkness. The whispers grew louder, more urgent. "You shouldn't have come, you shouldn't have found it." Suddenly, Emma felt something push. She stumbled forward and looked up. At the far end of the hallway, a figure stood, an old-fashioned woman in a dark dress. Her face was hidden behind long, dark hair. The woman's hands reached toward Emma. Terrified, Emma turned to run back to the office. She reached the door, pushed it open, and slammed it shut behind her. She breathed heavily, looking around, but when she turned back to the desk, she saw something horrifying. The photograph of Elizabeth Turner had changed. The woman in the photo was no longer smiling. Her face was twisted in painful expression, her eyes wide and staring directly at Emma. In the reflection of glass, Emma saw the same woman standing right behind her. The whispers grew louder. "You shouldn't have opened the door. You are mine now." Emma tried to scream, but no sound came out. The woman's hand touched her shoulder, cold and heavy. Then everything went black. The next morning, the building security found Emma slumped in the reception area. Her face was pale, her eyes wide in fear. She held photograph tightly in her hand, a picture of a woman with dark, empty eyes, standing in front of high-rise office building. Emma was never seen again. The 13th floor was sealed off. No one who worked in the building would talk about it. But sometimes when people did, they would say the something. The floor doesn't exist anymore. If you like this video, then you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.